Show us your chart, Steve. I know you didn't come empty-handed. You never do.
I don't come empty-handed, and I didn't want to take time from that. But look, just to echo what you and the Reverend were saying, in my mind, if you step back, this election has turned out to be the most consequential election you could argue since 1932 when Roosevelt succeeded Hoover. We have moved from a government that basically says it wants to do less, it wants to pull back, to a government, as Joe Biden just said in that clip that you showed, to a government that wants to lean in and solve problems in a very aggressive way like we haven't seen before. And the way I wanted to demonstrate that for you today was to compare, as you alluded to before, the Trump tax cut, which we call the TCJA from early 2017, his first signature piece of legislation, to the American Rescue Plan of Joe Biden. And so you can see on the left side, and by the way, these pieces of legislation are almost exactly the same size at $1.9 trillion. So we've got a very nice comparison here. You look at the left side and you see that the TCJA was all about tax cuts for business and for the red pie slice, and for people making more than $75,000 a year, that 54% dark blue slice, and only 16% went to people making less than $17,000 a year. So the scorecard at the bottom, $1.9 trillion of tax cuts, zero of additional spending. And then it's like night and day when you look to the right side of the chart and you see the American Rescue Plan. Yes, there's a lot of stuff specifically aimed at COVID on the left side, but 52%, 52%, the two slices on the right, are all aid to individuals in one form or another, whether it's the checks, whether it's unemployment insurance, whether it's tax cuts for children or for childcare. And so when you look at the bottom of this one, you see $143 billion of tax cuts and $1.75 trillion of spending increases. So the most dramatic shift in philosophy of government, as I said, really going back 70 or 80 years. And then if you look another way at the impact of these on the next chart, you can see this equally starkly, perhaps even more starkly. This is how each of these bills affected people at different income levels. So on the left side, you have the lowest income level, the lowest 20% of people. 23% of the benefits of this plan go to those people in the bottom 20%. Only 1% of the TCJA went to those people. If you look all the way over on the right, 65%, the red bar, 65% of the TCJA went to the top 20% of Americans, and just 11% of this bill, mostly the $1,400 checks, which do cut off themselves at $160,000, went to the top 11%. So you can just see the dramatic skewing in who's helped more and who's helped less between these two bills. Now, lastly, let's take a look at this whole notion of government leaning back in and government becoming more muscular and what government can do if it does. This is the poverty rate. This is what the percentage of people that the government estimates are living at or below the poverty line. And you can see it was higher in 2011-12. As the economy recovered, it drifted down. And then the black oval is the impact of the TCJA. The TCJA barely by 0.3 percentage points moved the poverty rate down. But now look at that dotted blue line that ends in the black circle. This is what is estimated the American Rescue Plan will do. It will cut poverty by a third. We have never done anything like that in our entire history in 1 year. It will cut child poverty by more than half. It will bring poverty down to just over 8%. And you can see it was drifting around 12 to 16% before this bill was passed. So this was thought of in some ways as a COVID relief bill. What it really is a bill to help ordinary Americans and to make good on Biden's campaign promise that he is going to be focused on people in need toward the bottom. And it is a dramatic piece of legislation. It may be a little bit too large for some of us. It could have been done in a more targeted fashion. But you can't mistake the enormous impact of this bill, and especially the contrast to the last administration.
Hey, thanks so much for watching our YouTube channel. You can follow up on today's top stories and breaking news, or catch up on your favorite MSNBC shows all in one place. Download the NBC News app today.